Alright everybody, it's time to show you the Pokemon cards about these guys. Jersey, her old one, then her new one. And now it is on to Obadiah Chronos, or OK for short. He's an electric type for obvious reasons. Yeah, that is an actual picture of him licking his eye. Mars! I told you she was a ground type. And then, here was my good old Huck, my fish. And then, here's the little house sparrow that I rescued. Sperry! A flying type for obvious reasons. Alright, and now onto my cactus. I made my plants Pokemon cards too, grass type. Again, for obvious reasons. My flower, solar panel. Also grass type. And you combine these two cards together to get this one. The combined powers of both of them. Alright, and now I also have Lightning, my rescued falcon that I had. It is the biggest card that I made. I kind of printed it out jumbo size, but what the heck not. Lightning. This one was really fun to make. And then Jenna, my pet roly-poly, which, let's face it, all of us had one as a kid. Technically, her name was Jimmy, but now that I realized that she was actually a girl, so it's Gina now. And OK's food. Because why the heck not? Alright, and now these next ones are actually my favorite animals, and they deserve some love. And I'm going to educate you on my favorite animals. Because why the heck not? Alright, the dragon type, the Frail Dragon. The Frail Dragon, as the bio says, let me see if I can read it. Is a real-life Dilophosaurus from Jurassic Park. It is a semi-arboreal lizard that can run on two legs. It cannot drop its tail, though, unlike other lizards, and it is related to the Beta Dragon because they're both from Australia as well, and they both live in similar environments. Alright, now the Sand Cat. Oh gosh, let me see if I can read that. It is the similar size to a house cat, but they are a lot faster and a lot more agile than a normal house cat. They're the apex predators of where they live, and they'll just eat about anything that can fit in that they can get their paws on, including the similar-sized Fennec Fox, their arch nemesis. They're mainly nocturnal, though, but these cats are so elusive and so rare and so secretive and sneaky that we hardly know anything about them. We don't know their wild population at all, and these cats can go without drinking any water for their entire life. Alright, and now the coolest animal in the world, the secretary bird. Even though secretary birds look like they cannot fly, they can indeed fly. It might look like a stork, but it is an eagle on stilts. This is the only bird of prey, in fact, the only bird that kicks its prey to death. They prove if you were anything smaller than that of a kitten, specifically a snake, this guy is your worst enemy. These birds prove time and time again that striking from the sky is overrated. They are the fastest karate masters in the West. And considering they're from Africa, that should give you a good indication of how overpowered these birds really are. Clearly, an S-tier creature. And now, the crocodile monitor. The second largest lizard in the world, and also the second most powerful lizard in the world. Though the Komodo, it is about the same size as the Komodo dragon, but a lot lighter and a lot more faster than the Komodo dragon. This lizard does have the biggest teeth out of any lizard, and has big, sharp, crocodile-esque teeth in its mouth, hence the name, and where it hunts for its fish. It is the apex predator of its natural environment, because it lives on an island. But these guys are super cool. They will eat anything. And being a monitor lizard, they're pretty darn powerful. And now possibly the one animal that, out of all of these, that you probably have never heard of, the tuatara. This little lizard, this little reptile that may look like a lizard, but it's not. It's actually an extinct lineage of reptiles that lived during the dinosaurs. It is the last of its kind, and it is native to New Zealand. It is native to New Zealand, and it is also the apex predator there because they are actually pretty big. They're about the same length as my arm. They're like this big. And let me see if I can read this because here we go. This incredibly like I said earlier, they do have a very slow metabolism similar to that of a tortoise. They do have a third eye on the top of their head used for sensing shadows above their head and the light temperature, so they can't get sneaked up on by, like, say, a bird. And they have little reptile-like rodent teeth, which are actually extensions of its skull rather than actually teeth. In fact, this reptile, unlike most reptiles like him, do not like the heat. They actually prefer it cold. In fact, any temperature higher than 80 degrees is fatal. So cool.